Yo, what's going on, guys? It is time for another reaction video, and I am going to be doing another one by Ren. This one's called Jenny's Tale. I just recently did my first reaction to Ren. I did Hi Ren, and I promise you guys I'm going to try to get back to responding to all your comments. I'm sorry. As quickly as I can. You guys gave me a lot of great information and insight on Ren, and I've read through most of your comments. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and respond to all of them just yet, but I will. With that being said, I'm about to go down the Ren rabbit hole, because ever since I heard that Hi Ren song, it's been 3 or 4 days now, it's still stuck in my head, and I had to hold back the temptation of just like going down the rabbit hole immediately and just listening to his whole catalog of music on YouTube, because I wanted to be able to do them as reactions. So with that being said, let's get into Jenny's Tale. This definitely has more of a Latin feel, or like a South American or Mexican, Central America type of sound to it. Yeah, his guitar skills are very, very impressive.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me.
So one of the things I picked up on when I was watching Hi Ren is quite often when musicians make a music video, they have their pre-recorded version of the song, and then they typically are like lip singing to make their music video. And with Hi Ren, what I realized, or it seems to be anyways, is that he actually did all of that live on the spot in a single take and on video. And it seems like that's what's going on right now too, which is even more impressive, right? But it makes me wonder, like, while he's wandering down this alley, I can see somebody up there on the balcony, if they can hear him, or I wonder if all his audio is fed into the camera and it's not as loud as we're hearing it. But not that it's a big deal, but I'm just curious, you know, like the guy on the balcony hasn't like stood up to come watch or see what's going on in the alley. Is some guy walking down the street singing. Let me roll it back a few seconds.
Oh, go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
So when I was watching Hi Ren, one of the things I was trying to determine is, you know, like his genre, because there was the parts where he sang, there was the parts where he sort of did a spoken rap thing. And after reading a lot of y'all's comments, pretty much came to the conclusion that he doesn't really fall into a single genre. And also he does is storytelling, right? So that's very much what he's doing right now. He's telling a story. And that reminds me a little bit of Sublime. Was it Santeria? Is the one about the girl and being kind of forced into prostitution. But it was very much a storytelling style. That one was a little bit more musical in the sense of being like a full band where he's a solo act and he's only got the guitar, but the style is still similar, right? So don't really know where I was going with all that, but like I said, I've been reading all y'all's comments, and so now after hearing y'all's comments and listening to the second song, it's just a lot of things that are going through my head, so I'm just trying to share them as I think of them.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked here about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
So I wonder if his storytelling is from life experiences or shared life experiences with others. Is Jenny somebody he actually knows or met at some point, and Jenny shared her story with him, and then he took her story and turned it into a song? Or is it something purely fiction that he just kind of came up with on his own? So if anybody knows the backstory on this song, it would be kind of interesting to know. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You can expect to see me doing more Ren reactions. I've got a pretty lengthy list of them lined up, but I'm going to space them out a bit and release them here and there. But if you guys have some other suggestions, other music that I should react to, please tell me in the comments. Or if you have a favorite track by Ren that I should check out first, share that as well. And I know that some of you mentioned some other his busking, to check some of that out, so I'm going to find that stuff. And then there was also a previous band that he was in that I need to look up as well. But it doesn't all have to be Ren. So if there's other artists out there that are unique, not your typical radio play music, more under the radar type of stuff that you think would be interesting to do a reaction to, please share it in the comments so I can go add it to my list and check it out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe, click the bell so you'll get notified every time, so that you'll keep seeing all this content that I'm reacting to. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.